was directed by Patty Jenkins, who also created Monster. The stars in this movie are Gal Gadot, Chris Pine, Robin Wright, Danny Hudson, and David Thewlis. This story shows Diana's origin and her training on basically how she becomes Wonder Woman. Throughout her training, she then meets Chris Pine and learns about World War I and decides she's going to go help and fight the Germans. It's a very good movie. I went into it really not expecting anything good from it, but I was really surprised with the movie itself because, to be honest, they didn't really make any good DC movies so far, aside from my secret love for Suicide Squad. I don't know why I enjoy that movie. I just really do. Like I said, they haven't made any good DC movies recently, since like the whole Man of Steel and such with the storyline. Nothing seemed to have been good lately, but this movie actually was a good start for what could be better. The very beginning of the movie was very strong and started very well. And I'm not going to go into spoilers because I know it just came out and there's a lot of people that haven't seen it, so I'm not going to do spoilers. But the very beginning of this movie was very good. It was very strong because it just jumped right into the story, which I thought was amazing. The visuals in this movie was incredible. Just how everything was with the setting and with the location itself. I thought that was all good. The movie itself was really straight up amazing. The acting was great. Chris Pine's character was very funny and he knew what he was doing, which I thought was good.
Step back. Or maybe not.
All in all, I thought this was a great movie. Now, with that said, it had its flaws, unfortunately. While this movie was very good and it was very enjoyable, I thought that the movie could have been a lot shorter. Because this movie is 2 hours and 30 minutes long, which, yeah, that's a great time to kind of give Wonder Woman the screen and basically describe her and her origin story and show what she kind of went through. But all in all, I felt they probably could have told the movie in an hour, 45 minutes, 2 hours, and it'd still be a good movie. Regardless, like I said, it was a great movie. I just felt like it could have been a little shorter just because there seemed to be a lot of moments where it was just talking and there wasn't much going on that was involved with the story. There was some moments where there was a lot of action, but there wasn't too many moments where there was a lot of action, but when there was, it was amazing. There was a lot of slow-mo that was going on in those action scenes, which I thought was really cool to kind of show like how like acrobatic and how like cool she really is. Because I've underestimated her in the past. I've never really known much about Wonder Woman or been a fan, but with this movie, I enjoyed it. I enjoy her character. They didn't make her as overpowered as she normally would be, like, later on, because she's just starting out. And I thought that was a great idea, because nobody wants to watch a movie about an overpowered superhero that can't be beaten. Yeah, but like I said, the movie was very well done. Again, it could have been shorter. The villains, there were only a few villains in this movie, but their acting wasn't exactly strong. Preferably the very last villain. I'm not going to, again, no spoilers, but I felt that his acting was very bland. It seemed very scripted, and I didn't enjoy that. Now, admittedly, at the very end, there was a giant battle that happened, and there was a lot of CGI. It was very CGI heavy near the end, but, I mean, that's something that you can expect from a movie like this. You can't really get too perfect when it comes to stuff like that. I mean, what more can you do? The CGI was a little bit necessary for something like this. The ending I thought was amazing. I felt that it could have been a little better, not by much, but just enough. I don't want to give away spoilers. There's this weird thing that happened at the end that I felt could have been better, like a better way to close the movie as a whole. All in all, though, I did like this movie. I think out of all the goods and bads that I've mentioned in this movie, I think there's one really big flaw of this movie. This movie reminded me a lot of Captain America: First Avenger. And not just because it takes place near the same time period or whatever. Well, I mean, yeah, that's one of the reasons. But not like that. Like, it just seemed like her origin story matched that of Captain America, because He's trying to go into the military. She's trying to go into the military for her people. They end up being completely super buffed in their own way. They go fight the war, and then they fight this giant villain. And then, yeah. Again, I'm not trying to give them spoilers. I'm trying to give you like the basics of what the movie is without actually going into the movie itself. Even though it reminds me of Captain America: First Avenger, it's still a great movie that I strongly recommend you watch. Don't think of it as a, another version of that movie. Think of it as a new start for the DC universe movies, because, like I said, I think this one was probably the best one that they've come up with so far. I know that Gal Gadot did an amazing job as Wonder Woman. She really pulled off the role. She pulled off the part very well, and I very much enjoyed it. All in all, I'm giving this movie a 4 out of 5. While it was good, again, it had some flaws, and I felt that movie just could have been shorter as a whole. It's very minor stuff. Again, it was a great movie. I absolutely loved it. I really recommend this movie to you guys. If you do see it and you have other opinions, definitely let me know. I'd be happy to, listen to you guys. I don't mind feedback at all. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate all you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook and on Twitter. And as always, this is Pop Culture Critics signing off.